Peace and wellness, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to the channel, Overseas in America, new and returning. Welcome to everyone. Thank all of you so much for being here, for your continued love and support. To those who continue to trust me to be a part of your journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys are enjoying the Hoodoo Heritage Month teachings. Those are going up weekly. I think we are on video number 4. This coming week, I will be posting video number 5 and possibly number 6. I hope you guys are enjoying those videos, but also, I hope that the videos are a blessing to you on your journey. I hope that they are proving to be informative for you, and just kind of give one a glimpse into Gullah Geechee heritage. Okay, guys, I am open for personal services. The website is still down. I just haven't had a chance to review what has been sent over to me. Life has been life, and y'all know my kids are busy, which then makes me busy, and then business has been busy. And so while I will not complain, okay, I do want to give a very sincere apology to anyone who may feel like I've been MIA or neglecting the community. I promise you that is not the case. When I am not here, I am absolutely keeping this community and everyone in it lifted in prayer. Okay, I am definitely speaking to the ancestors and going into the realm of the spirit, standing in the gap on behalf of everyone here. And so, whether I am actively posting or not, just know that this community and everyone in it is always in my thoughts, always in my heart, and always in my prayers. Okay? Information can be found in the description box below as it pertains to how to book with me while the website is down. I anticipate the website to be up by the end of the month. I am going to review what has been sent to me. Y'all, I'm just super picky. I'm super particular. A lot of times, I just be like, I'll just do it myself because I know what I see. I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? I just don't always have the time to do it. But it was supposed to be back up this past week. I've had to, send it back a few times. I don't know, when I sit down to look at it this week, if it's not what I want, I may just have to find the time to sit and get it done myself. I've done it myself before, so I'm not new to it. It's just, I just didn't have time, right? Nevertheless, okay, anything you need to know can be found in the description box below. All right. I have a brief message on this evening. This message will not resonate with everyone. Take what does resonate, leave what does not. It is a very specific message though. Okay. So I want you to understand that for one thing, energy is fluid. Okay. 2, it is not gender specific. Okay. 3, I am giving a collective message based upon a download that I received and visions, right? And so I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay. I could be talking to one person, could be talking to 5. What I know is it's not going to resonate with everyone because it is very specific. Okay. If it's not your message, y'all, just take it with love. Come back. Maybe the next one will be for you. Okay. If you find though that the message resonates with you, you resonate with it even just a little bit, and you feel like you want to know more, but you want something that's more personal to you, definitely email me. Okay. Check the description box for ways to book. All right. In honor of Hoodoo Heritage Month, I am running a special. Okay. For the remainder of October. We still have about 11 days. Okay. Where a 30-minute prophetic message, prophetic reading is only $50 right now. Okay. I had someone email me and ask me, do I still do the mini readings? I do. Mini readings are $25 right now. And mini readings are a situation where you can either ask me 3 questions that you have, okay, and I answer those questions via email, or I send a 15 to 20-minute pre-recorded video message. Okay. So yes, those are still available. They're never available on the site, but they're always available. It's something that I always offer. Okay. I want to get into this message because I got to get out of here. But in this message, and it's been so long since I've done one of these. It's been so long since I've done one of these, but I'm here. Like I will do these when it matters. Okay. I'm speaking to someone who you've struggled all your life, right? The last 2 to 6 months have been very trying for you. Okay. There could have been times you didn't know if you were coming or going, times you didn't know where the rent, the house note, the grocery money, this, that, or the third was going to come from. Okay. If that is you, if that has been you, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to someone who carries the burden of others. Okay. And someone may have told you in the past that you're anointed to do so. Right. And I don't know how that was taken, but I rebuke that. I rebuke that. Okay. Because that can be spoken over you, and it could be one thing, but the intention behind the words could be something else. Okay. And when I say could be something else, could be a person's way of crossing you, quote unquote. Okay. So I rebuke that. I come against that. All right. You're not anointed to carry the burdens of anyone. Okay. Do you have the grace for that? Absolutely. Is God's grace sufficient for that? Absolutely. Right? But to say that you're anointed to carry other people's burdens would signify to me that that is your purpose for being here. The devil is a liar, as my grandmother would say. I rebuke it. Okay. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke it. Okay. No, no. And for some of you, I feel like you're in the space, in the place that you're in, because you have believed that you are here to carry the burden of others. Those are lies from the pits of hell. Okay. And it's time to shift your thinking. It's time to change your mindset. It's time to take on a new way of thinking, a new way of being, okay? A new way of seeing yourself. Because what I can promise you is that when you change how you see you, when you change how you see your purpose, when you change the way that you think about yourself, okay? When you make those changes within, those changes will reflect on the outside. You will begin to see a shift in your external, your physical reality, your external world. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever let anyone speak BS over you. And if you know that it's BS, you don't have to receive it. I don't care who it is that's speaking it. Because some people do it unknowingly, okay? Other people do that intentionally, okay? Are you strong? Absolutely. But we even have to look at that because I don't know about you. I don't know about y'all. But I was raised to be the strong Black woman. But at this point in my life, when I tell y'all that like I'm tired of being strong, okay, I'm in my soft era. Okay, I carry the grace, right, to push through, to get through, and all of those things, right. But when you are raised to be a certain way and this is embedded in you, sometimes those are the generational curses and the generational cycles that need to be broken, because those are the things that act as obstacles on your journey. Okay, again, when you begin to shift your mindset, when you begin to see yourself differently, okay, when you begin to look at the world differently, when you begin to show up differently, when you begin to take yourself seriously, when you begin to love yourself and care for yourself the way that you love and care for others, because whomever I'm talking to, baby, you put other people before you put you. You will take care of any and everybody else while neglecting yourself. But I want to say this to you. You cannot serve from a place of lack. If I am depleted, I cannot get on here and give y'all nothing. Okay? You serve from overflow. How is overflow created? By keeping yourself full and replenished till your cup runneth over. And it is from that overflow that you pour into others, that you give to others, that you serve. Okay. It's kind of like if you only got $100 in the bank and somebody close to you needs $100 or $150, you gonna give them your last? I would hope not. That's people pleasing behaviors, right? That's a trauma response. That's healing that needs to be done. That's wheat and tare that needs to be separated. That's seeds that have been planted that need to be plucked up and uprooted and destroyed and torn down. You understand what I'm saying? Those are chains that need to be broken. All right. Would you rather give $150 from a place of having only $100 or from a place of having $500? You understand what I'm saying? That $500 might be your overflow. And so if you have that overflow, then you are better able and prepared to help someone with $150. Does that make sense? I hope y'all understand that analogy. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You pour from a space of overflow, from a place of overflow. If I'm talking to you, you have been trying to give, trying to love, trying to serve, trying to do work okay? From a space of depletion and lack and exhaustion. And so, in the midst of all of this, if you're wondering why your work is not working, beloved, it is because you are not coming from a place of overflow. Spirit is calling you to stillness and rest and self love and self care and self belief. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if I'm talking to you, you will know. Because, see, you're someone who's been overlooked. You're overlooked until they need something. You're overlooked until somebody wants something. Overlooked until they need a scapegoat. Mm-hmm. But I need you to hear me, and I need you to hear me with your heart. Y'all ever heard the saying, and it's a scripture as well, about not throwing your pearls before swine? Mm-hmm. You're not overlooked. Let's shift that. Let's shift it a different way. Let's reframe that thought. You're not overlooked. What if you've just been set apart? What if you're just consecrated, right? And so you can't be around everybody. You're not for everybody. God don't want you to throw your pearls before swine. The ancestors have known since the beginning of time that you're special, beloved. It's time for you to know too. What if God has had you cloaked and hidden for a time such as this? But then you have to deal with things like imposter syndrome and shyness and introvertedness and things of that nature, things that the enemy has then tried to use against you to block and delay and to keep you from stepping into your purpose, from walking in your purpose, from serving in your divine God-given purpose. It's time for a shift, because I promise you, again, when you shift your internal world, right? Your mind, your heart, your beliefs, your actions, how you see yourself. When there's a shift there, there will be a shift in your external world. I feel like y'all don't hear me. I feel like y'all don't hear me. But I hope the person that I'm talking to do hear me. I hope the person that I'm talking to do hear me. And I'm not finished with this message, y'all, but my battery is about to die and I do have to get out of here. I'm going to put a pin in it. But before I go, I want to say this. Overflow is your portion. Divine overflow. But it's not going to come to you while you're in a space that you're not supposed to be in. You will only begin to see the fruits of your labor when you begin to labor, right? But not only to labor, when you begin to show up as you know you are supposed to do. I don't know who this message is for. I pray that it reaches you. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Have a blessed week, a prosperous week, an anointed week. I love you guys. Until next time, peace.